Hello everybody, this is Yankel. You may know me as Hope of Trade. Kind of caught this battle after it started, but this seems to be one of the newer fairy decks, and I really wanted to showcase how Pumpkaboo does against some of these newer decks. So right off the bat, we have Fairy Garden, so Keldeo has Free Retreat. My opponent went first. I'm kind of nervous. If he has the evolution, I don't know. He could maybe one shot, maybe two shot. I don't even. Honestly, I'm scared of this deck. I'm gonna put a hard charm on Pumpkaboo. Make sure that he really has to hit some high numbers in order to knock me out this next turn. Let's drop a level ball, and we can go for a Trubbish. I really want to get my status effects going. I definitely need to get rid of Verdant Wind so I can make my knockouts happen. And I'm going to Skyla for a Juniper. So all in all, pretty good turn. I can evolve into Garbodor, attach the energy, and hopefully I get everything I need on this next turn to take a knockout on one of his EX Pokemon. We see a Culver's for 6, not a bad Culver's, especially in turn 2. Six cards is not bad. We see Tails on that roller skate. Oh, that might be the knockout on my Pumpkaboo. If my opponent runs, oh, there goes that energy. What a misplay! If only I had put this energy first. That's gonna be really difficult to counter. Let's see what we get. Here's another Pumpkaboo. Now we can take away his free retreat. That's pretty good. And I actually did draw the Gourgeist, but I don't have enough energy to do what I wanted to do. Let's just put 20 damage all on his field. It's pretty cool. He has 6 Pokemon now, so that's 120 damage for 1 energy. So that's not too bad. And my opponent actually hasn't been able to evolve, so I'm going to take advantage of that. And I was lucky enough to draw into my other basic energy, so now this Righteous Edge isn't gonna discard it, so that's pretty good. I'm gonna actually, let's turn off the abilities. That's pretty awesome. And we're also gonna knock out his Spritzy, so even if he does have a Tool Scrapper, he cannot start moving his energies just yet. Let's Skyla for a... We're going to have to get a supporter here. My opponent has already drawn a prize. I don't see him really taking a knockout. So we're actually going to go for a Culver's. That'll give us 7. And we don't have to discard anything. So let's do it. Let's get 1, 2. Spritzy only has 50 HP, so that's convenient. And let's see. Which of these Pokemon do I think is going to be the most useful? I want the most energy on. I think that's actually going to be Keldeo. The free retreat is I think it's going to be important to his deck. So let's see what we can do. We see a Culver's Machine. He's probably going to put on that Thunderous. Oh, I guess he put on Deoxys. There's a Fairy Garden, so he has free retreat again. I did do a little bit of a miscalculation. I'm only going to be able to cover for 5, but shouldn't be too bad. Garbodor is in play, so I can use Hypnotoxic Laser. Super Rod. I don't think I want to. Yeah, actually I can Super Rod, and let's go ahead and do it because I think right now I'm definitely going to need those. Non-special energies, those basic energies. It's going to come in pretty handy. Okay, so we see some pretty good stuff. I'm going to keep the Float Stone in my hand, but I am going to use Evo Soda, get the Gourgeist out, and maybe next turn we can actually knock out this this full art Cobalion EX. Going to put all these points onto this Kyurem. He does have the energy on him, and so he can't really max potion. He has 2 energies on him. I'm pretty sure this deck does run max potion, so right here we get the exactly what I was waiting for. Tool scrapper. So I'm pretty glad I didn't put that float stone. Like I said, I am pretty nervous. It's kind of dumb, but still, I'm pretty nervous. Now, let's see. Thunders can hit me for 40 damage, putting me up to 90. Oh, and there's the max potion. Well, we did get rid of 2 energies, though. That's pretty good. Although I know now Thunders is going to come, hit me hard, and leave me in a position where I have 90. I only have 80 HP left, and he's going to get back an energy. Probably put it back onto... well, I guess he can only put onto... Deoxys, because that's the only plasma Pokemon he has on the bench, but maybe he can draw into another one, and we do see the other one. There we go. So that's what I was talking about. That max potion, that healing is really, really powerful. But no worries, we were actually able to get everything we needed right now for a knockout, and this is going to be pretty powerful. I'm going to switch into Gourgeist. Don't want to get rid of my floatstone just yet because he has another tool scrapper. But here's a laser and a spirit scream for the knockout. So we're up by two prizes. He's pretty assuredly going to take a knockout right here. See our roller skates ahead. And he does knock that out. So what do we want to do here? I really don't want a Juniper. I don't know if he runs 2 tool scrappers. I would if I were him. But we do see his computer search is down, and he doesn't run dowsing machine. So there's his tool scrapper. He has actually a lot of cards in the discard. So we see 5, 8. So 23 cards in the discard. 16 cards left. I assume he would have tool scrapper if he had the opportunity, but he's not even wasting his bench space putting down Spritzy anymore. So I don't think he's gonna be playing those. Just so that we don't waste our floatstone. We do need to get another Gourgeist out. So here we go. We got 2 and a level ball. So we can actually get a 3rd Pumpkaboo out. I don't know. I'm probably not going to play it down just yet anyways. Maybe I can actually sacrifice one. I am going to need one to have 2 energies on it, so I can take a knockout on that Genesect. We know he doesn't run G-Booster, but he still can't knock me out. He does 100 damage. So let's not give him the prize. Not give him the 2 prizes anyways. Me putting those 4 energies on any of his Pokemon isn't really going to do much. It's not really how this deck works. So let's end the turn and give up that Pumpkaboo, putting us both at 3 prizes. And we do see the Genesect just like I thought. 120 to the Pumpkaboo. Let's take out Chandelure X. Put this, I can evolve the Pumpkaboo that has damage. Remember, damage isn't really a big deal unless I can get an actual knockout. Reason being, you're going to put Gourgeist at 90 damage anyways when you use his attack. So it's not really a big deal. Let's Culver's. We're actually going to get 8, so not bad. Okay, this is a pretty good hand. And I can put the Rainbow. I actually ran into some Rainbow, so that's pretty nice. My opponent has so many cards in his hand, but I think next turn I can end him down, and we can possibly... Actually, we can't take a win. I'm actually going to retreat into a Pumpkaboo. I need one more turn to knock out this Genesect, and we'll see where we can go from there. Yeah, let's do that. Let me drop the Chandelure X just to buy us some more time, really. And I can actually Ultra Ball, maybe thin my deck out a little bit. I do want to thin my deck out just a little bit. Throw away this Juniper, I don't need it. Not now. And get this Gourgeist out. Yep, let me evolve it. Like I said, I'm just trying to thin my deck out right here. And we'll end the turn. This makes it so that he can't retreat and use Cobalion. Oh, I guess he can, but it's not going to do him much. He sees where my strategy is going. And this might actually be a bit of a downfall for him. This might actually let me win the game. How exactly? I don't know. I was really expecting him to knock it out, and the fact that he didn't set us back actually. So let's put this down, and I'm going to end my turn. I really don't see what my opponent can do besides take the knockout. So I'm going to end the turn here. He could opt to not attack, but I don't think it's really going to do him much. There we go. Okay, let's put up this Gourgeist. And I will attach this prism here to Chandelure. And let's see if Chandelure can help us win. I do actually need a Hypnotoxic Laser. Actually, I don't really need it, but it would help to have a Hypnotoxic Laser. So let's end. And we see an Escape Rope. If I play Escape Rope, what will that do to my opponent? What could he bring up? He could probably bring up the Landorus. It has free retreat. I don't run Tool Scrappers. Okay, let's just go for the Spirit Scream. It'll put us down to one prize card. But my opponent can just max potion. If he has a max potion, that'll really suck. If I Eerie Voice, that still won't really do much for us. So let's go ahead and go with the Spirit Scream. Yep, and then we see the knockout. Now I can promote Chandelure EX. And we can actually do something interesting here. I'm going to attach to this Chandelure. Then, how many cards do we have left? 9. So that's 2 more turns, and that's all that I think I need. Oh no, I still can't retreat this Chandelure. So let's not throw away all of our cards just yet. Curse and drop for 1 damage here. And all the rest of the damage on Genesect. Okay, we did see the Landorus. And now we have the Shadow Circle. This is really going to help because now Genesect DX is not going to have free retreat. But he is trying to knock this out. Okay. So let's see if we can actually trick him. Let's Escape Rope. Oh, both my Pokemon have Float Stones, so it doesn't really matter. And he's thinking he has free retreat, but he doesn't. Okay, and now we can end one more time, put us both down to 1 card, but I don't really need much. I can just keep putting damage on his Genesect DX and hopefully win that way. Okay, maybe I should have retreated. Actually, that would have been much better. Now he can easily take the win from me. That was pretty dumb. But he actually opted to do nothing, so I guess he didn't really draw anything good. Now we can retreat. This Chandelure EX has 50 HP, so let's do another Curse to drop. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we see he has 120 damage. So 2 more turns. 2 more turns is all it's going to take. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. So close, so close. Did my opponent draw the max potion? Wow. And an N. Max potion is annoying. And now he's going to start doing 30 and 30. If I can't prevent him from doing 30 next turn, and I really can't, that looks like it's going to be the game. My opponent drew that max potion with that 1 turn to go. So this did end up going to 1 turn. Well, that's the way it happens sometimes with these big EX decks. There's nothing I can do about it. Good game. So there you had a pretty decent fight against one of the new fairy transfer, energy transfer decks. I'm not sure what that ability is called, but yeah, max potion, healing off all the damage, really helped my opponent. If he hadn't ran into that max potion at the turn that he did, I would have had the game. But you know, that's the way the game goes sometimes. If I had drawn into a hypnotoxic laser that also that 40-50 damage in between turns would have let me start attacking Deoxys EX, and I could have done some extra damage, but for whatever reason I don't seem to ever hit the hypnotoxic lasers when I need them. It's okay. That's just the way the deck works, I guess. So that was a pretty fun and interesting matchup. And thanks for watching, and stick around for the next one.